smoke. I used to choke a lot. Life spotted got hot like helicopter in the head.
That's fire, girl.
Stage, walking on heads, but not edge me the pavement. Meant to pave the way, spray like the skunk. The funk in my soul like an old shoe. I'm supposed to, work by 22, expound truth. Bound to my mouth, the conceit in the flow. Straight from the river bank where the S word, sword by the spirit, boy, don't curse. Please pay attention.
Yes.
Y'all get it? Yes.
Yo, I was waiting for this cipher, man. Like, I knew it was coming. I didn't know when, but I knew it was. I had missed a couple already, so like when this cipher popped off, I was just so happy. Even some girls had came out with the bars, bro. It was just so dope. I love this type of atmosphere. Like I said, I had goals where I wanted to just build more, rap more, and I was able to do that, and I was so blessed. But yeah, I want y'all to hear my boy him spit though.
That sword, Master Yoda. But I can't force the truth. But it's harder with these cats that's older, so I'm reaching to the youth with no models, role models. You see, Papa was a rolling stone, that's why he acting bolder. All he gave to Mama was some sperm, so that's a donor. So I put homie on game like that. But I ain't have controllers. It's crazy, he just response to what I told him. I said, I got something to get you high. He said, pass the doja. I said, I'm in beyond the sky and not the path of stoners. When I told him, lean on me, he smiled like, oh, I'll grab a soda. He said, lean on me. But that's a shoulder. His perspective was dyslexic.
Hey, so this is us at the park for Legacy Outreach. I had so much fun. I love playing volleyball, even though I'm not really that good at it. Now that I look at this video, I see why people was tripping off my braids. Like, they really are long. I didn't even realize. But yeah, like the park was just full of so much to do, so many activities. So many people came from the community to hear the music. It was just so impactful, man. So dope. So at the park, I gathered as many women as I could in honor of Young Lady, since they couldn't be there this year, to discuss some of the obstacles that we face being women in Christian hip-hop, whether you're a graphic designer, a singer, a rapper, and we were discussing what can we do to increase our voice and to be heard or to be seen more, and just to be able to gather all these women together in such a short span of time was just amazing. Honestly, I didn't think that it was going to be able to work out, but it did. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more of these women stand up, and I'm really hoping that through this movement here, through this encouragement, that we can move forward, you know, with tenacity. And I don't know, I was just completely blessed by it, and it was one of my goals when I came to Chicago. Was like, my main goal was like, yo, I need to find as much women as possible. I need to get us together. I need us to encourage each other and to basically build a community for ourselves. And it was very successful. I wanted to talk about some of the supernatural experiences I was having at Legacy. Basically, gold dust that I was experiencing from a couple years back to a couple months ago at Jubilee World to being at Legacy, it continued on. And before I went to Legacy, I asked God, you know, to use me in a mighty way. And I took time, you know, in silence to make sure that my heart and that my spirit was prepared for whatever God wanted to do, for whoever he wanted to do. So there were people who got assigned to me that I was able to prophesy to, and I really want y'all to understand that I am not boasting in myself. I'm only boasting in the fact that God is still a God that is moving, and that God is still a God of signs, miracles, and wonders. And God did a lot of amazing things. There was a young lady who was battling if she believed in God or not. And through us sitting down praying together, actually it was a group of us. We all came together and we prayed, grabbed hands, and we literally watched the dust form in her hands. And it was too much for her. And I understand that. I was in tears crying when it happened to me. And I don't think people was really understanding what was happening, and it was such a powerful move that had taken place. And I was just so encouraged that the Lord was moving the way that he was moving all through my obedience. In the moment that I was disobedient, it stopped. And I'm just being honest. I let some people that didn't like believe in it, I let that like negativity like get into my mind, and I was just like, well, maybe, you know, I shouldn't be doing this and all this other stuff, and I became a little insecure about it. But it was just, you know, it was just spiritual warfare, and you know, I'm learning how to operate in my gifts. I'm learning how to still just press forward regardless of what people may think. And honestly, I had a lot of oppositions against me while I was on campus. I had this little cold sore thing that came out of nowhere, and I'm the type of person where if I get a cold sore, I'm going off of the face of the earth. You is not about to find me. But once I realized, you know, that it was an attack, I was like, I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Speaking, I'm not going to stop prophesying. I'm not going to stop praying for people. I'm going to do what I need to do while I'm here. And God used me. But I'm saying this, you know, for those who are tired of not seeing a move from God. I'm tired of just, you know, going to church every Sunday and not seeing no manifestations, when the word of God says that signs, miracles, and wonders shall follow those who believe in him. And that's just where I am right now. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just where I am right now. I've seen, and these are just small, minute things that God is doing. I'm the type of person where I still believe that God can make a donkey talk. He can still burn bushes. He could do whatever he want. He could turn a street into water if he wanted to. I firmly believe that God is still a God who can do anything because he is God. Simple. And you know, it was a little discouraging that people weren't open to it. It was discouraging that, you know what I'm saying, that they was just like, oh no, girl, you this, you that, blah, blah, blah. But I understand, like, the apprehension. Like, I understand those who are like, you know, let me go to my word, let me figure it out, because the Bereans were that way. I totally understand it. But I really just wanted people to know that God was still a God that is moving, and that he's still alive, and that he's still speaking. And yes, I believe in the gift of tongues. Yes, I believe in prophecy can be in women and men. Yes, I believe in all these things. I believe that people can, you know what I'm saying, be used by God to do signs, miracles, and wonders. Like, I believe in the breath of God. I believe in all these things. And I've experienced these things, and people are trying to like tell you that you can't go by experience. And it's just like, how, when the word of God is all experiences just in the word? Like, I don't know. It was a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to share parts of this testimony with you guys, to encourage you guys to continue to seek the face of God, continue to just be fasting and praying and knowing what's of God and knowing what isn't of God, and just allow him to use you in any way that he sees fit, regardless of what other people may say. So that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys dearly, and I wanted just to encourage you guys to seek God in that way, seek him in that way. All right, until then, bye.